Alright, so we're back here now that this silicone has had time to set up. We didn't wait the whole full 1 hour that the instructions say to, but I think we're going to be okay on that. Most technicians doing this for a living don't have that kind of time to do that anyways in the shop. So we're going to finish putting this together. We're going to actually start torquing these bolts here, starting from the inside out in a crisscross pattern. Now I have an inch-pound torque wrench because the spec is 16 foot-pounds. I don't have a torque wrench that goes to 16 foot-pounds. I have a 3/8 that starts at 20, I believe, and goes to 100. And so we need to do a conversion because we're going to use a 1/4 inch-pound torque wrench. So 16 foot-pounds converted to inch-pounds is 192. So we're going to set that up. And then we're going to torque these bolts down here, and we're going to go ahead and do that. I'm going to pause just a minute to get my torque wrench ready. Alright, so we got the torque wrench set up and ready. We're going to start in the middle. Click right there. Now we're going to go down here. Gonna click. Let me adjust the camera angle here. Sorry about that, I got my finger on the camera. Click there. Click. 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 Click there. There. I'm not using an extension because that alters your torque reading, although I may have to here. Alright, now I'm just going to go back and recheck the torques on all these. Make sure we got click on all these here. Sorry, I'm trying to watch what I'm doing and trying to make sure the camera is where you guys can see as well. It's a little bit of a challenge not having a cameraman. So this engine is the 3.5 J35 engine. This is a 2010 Honda Accord. This engine is also in the Honda Odyssey. And this is called the spool valve, that's what Honda calls it. There's actually one here, there's one back here on the back side of the motor, which that one looks like it has started to leak, but it's just seeping at this point, or it could be just a valve cover gasket. But this is the one that causes the oil to run down through here, right, runs down between this flange, runs down, goes down on your alternator down there, which burns your alternator up, which is not cheap. Alright, so now we're ready to put the valve cover gasket back on, and valve cover. Just recheck these real quick. Before we do that, Make sure everything is good so I don't have to pull it back apart. Normally I wouldn't do this, but I'm filming a video, so making sure I didn't miss anything. Alright, make sure everything's good here. So I have the valve cover over here. I've already cleaned this up, and I've reusing my gasket here. Normally I would replace this gasket, but this gasket's already been replaced recently because wasn't sure if it was where the oil leak was coming from originally. So we have a new gasket